Check. You want to grab that mic over there? Sorry.
Hello.
Check. All right. Getting ready for some PoGo. All right.
Check.
All right. Mic check. Check. I think we're good. I want to see if I can share this. Yes, I got to be able to share this. I want to share it to Facebook. Copy link. Let's get it there, and then we'll start rolling. Getting ready to go.
Is this Sean's microphone?
Yes.
It smells like him.
Oh, that's disgusting.
I'm just kidding. I haven't seen him in so long.
Gross little bastard. Check. Curious. See, I don't know. Maybe we should just be on YouTube, on Facebook. I don't know. I'm trying something new. All right. So let's go with, I got to post this to like one more place. Pages. We'll go to Pogo's live now. All right. You ready to get started?
I'm ready.
Boom. Share now. All right. So we're at 30. So, all right, let's get rolling. You know what? Let's record the podcast. That would probably be useful. Check. All right, we're good. All right, let's.
PoGo City Radio.
What's going on, everybody? Thanks for tuning in to PoGo City Radio. I'm your host, Andrew Bedlam. I got my man Jimmy from Clerical Error here with me.
How we doing?
Punk rock show.
We got a punk rock show for you indeed. Gonna be listening to some punk rock for the next hour. We're gonna get the show started off with Christian Science AD.
When I posted in my little motherfucker, we kept the guys in my little motherfucker. Let's go. Papa Joe. Let's go. Papa Joe. When my paper do chores, start my stuff like piano, make my way up from the Lord and go to Papa Joe. Let's go. Papa Joe. Let's go. Papa Joe. When you're bored and you want some fun, you join everyone. When you're bored with nowhere to go, come to a pop rock show. Yeah! Let's go. Papa Joe. Let's go. Papa Joe. Let's go. Papa Joe. Let's go. Papa Joe. Yeah! Riggedy, Wrexham!
All right, that was Christian Science AD featuring members from Hate to Say It, something my man Jimmy here brought over with him. So how you doing, Jimmy?
I'm doing great, Andrew. Thanks for having me on your radio show today.
Absolutely. Glad you're here. But yeah, so I really know you. I mean, I know you from high school, but as far as music goes, I really know you from Clerical Error, but you guys pretty inactive now. So what you been doing in the meantime?
So I've been playing in World Breaker with Adam from Hate to Say It for a few years now. I'm in a band with my wife called Carousel. And, you know, I mean, like me and Ivan still hang out and like we did an album.
Ivan from the building.
Yeah. From he's the drummer for Clerical Error. Him and I, we ended up doing an album of a bunch of like lost recordings during COVID because we were putting out an album like 2019, but it never got done. But yeah, that's what I've been up to.
That's good. That's good. Now you brought me some gifts. Now this, I'm showing it to the camera, podcast listeners. We are live on YouTube right now, trying something different. But Jimmy has these old school horror movies. I don't know if the camera's picking this up. That says Creature from the Black Lagoon. But he's got them rigged up, these old VHSs, for lights. So the camera not doing it justice, but it's got like this slime green light that lights up in the film section of the VHSs. Green, Creature from the Black Lagoon. I'm going to have it with a bunch of the other collectible stuff I got up here from like records and Funko Pops and different autograph stuff. But you be selling these at the flea market, right? I saw this up on Facebook. I was like, oh, and I saw a Creature and I saw the black light, the green light. I was like, oh, I need that. Only going for $5 too, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they're really easy to make. I encourage you to make your own at home, but if you want to buy one, they're $5. But I will be selling them at the Scranton Punk Rock Flea Market. It's in 2 weeks. It's the 12th, June 12th.
What other ones you got for sale? What other titles?
I got Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I have Chud. I have Gummo. I have Basket Case. Freddy versus Jason. I got one with Nosferatu that says "Live Fast, Eat Ass." that one's my favorite.
There you go.
But yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Now you brought some other stuff. You just mentioned World Breaker. Now you got the 7-inch right here. Where can they buy the 7-inch?
So the band still has some, and we're going to be doing a second pressing probably in a couple weeks.
Cool.
But I know that I sold some to Fuck You Stay Punk Distro on Instagram, and I know that he probably still has some.
Can they get any from you or the band of the original pressing?
Oh, yeah, they can get them from the band, but if you want to just buy them online, I would buy them from the distro because I doubt he's selling any.
All right, and those would be the original presses, and you guys are getting ready
yeah.
for the second press.
Correct.
So if you guys want one, you better hurry. Grab one of those first presses while they're still available.
Yeah.
But yeah, World Breaker right here. So Adam, who was in the last band, is also in this, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
And that's you right there.
That's me.
That's you. And we're gonna get to this 7-inch.
Do you remember Steve?
Next, Steve Stackhouse? Steve Sutter?
No. Steve from he was in World Poison with you.
Oh yeah, Steve. I remember Steve.
He sings in the
Steve.
Yeah.
I can't think of his last name,
it's
but
like
yeah.
Blesky or something like
All
that.
right,
But
I remember. Yeah,
Steve's
we
a
were
cool
doing.
dude, so.
I just found a not one-sided World Poison CD up here the other day.
Really?
I ain't heard from Khalil in a minute. He'd be hitting me up like every 6 months or so, but I haven't heard from him in a minute. But we're gonna get to some World Breaker featuring Steve, Adam, Jimmy, and who's the fourth member? Can't leave him out.
Oh yeah, Jake. He's our drummer. Yeah, Jake's the man.
No one cares about the drummer.
Well, no.
All right, we are gonna get to some World Breaker with Keep Rolling up next on PoGo City Radio.
PoGo City Radio.
I've always struggled, time to seize the day. I've found my path and I know the way. I've always struggled, time to seize the day. Lost in the day. Lost in the day. Lost in the day. Lost in the day. I keep rolling on.
World Breaker coming off their 7-inch. Now, like I said, there are a few copies of the 7-inch still available. You can get it from the band's Facebook. That's World Breaker's Facebook. And you can also get it from Fuck You Stay Punk Distro. So go look for it. You guys got some other releases. Did you bring over a tape? Do I have a hard copy tape locked in a basement right here? Now, this is another World Breaker tape. And it's funny, I got this tape in my hand. The last time Black Zach was here, he had we are telling this story. So we're gonna get sidetracked. We're gonna get to some more World Breaker with Jimmy in a second. But my man Black Zach is coming to town at the end of this month to record some new tracks with the Bedlam Punks, me and $4 Sean, his little brother Kojo. So it's our old high school band. Jimmy was actually in it for a little bit, but Zach is coming home for the first time in years. We're hitting up the studio, gonna record actually 3 or 4 songs by Bedlam, and not sure what we're doing with them. One of them definitely going on the Shaken and Stirred 7-inch.
Which songs?
Due out in the summer of 2022. We are definitely doing East Coast Punks, and that'll probably be on the album. The other one we were going to do as a bonus, and still are, is Drinking Buddies. Then, as I was doing some homework, I was like, oh shit, I came across the lyrics to Redheaded Girl. And I was like, yo, this song is kick-ass. Now, Sean wasn't in the band when we did Redheaded Girl, so I had to teach it to him. Zach's working on it. And Zach was like, if we're going to do 3, we may as well do 4. And threw in Pogo. And I'm like, yo, I forgot that song existed. And I'm like, damn, we got enough songs for a 7-inch. So I'm like, fuck it. Zach ain't been home in like 3 years. Who knows when he'll be home again? We got time in the studio with Jason from I'm Done. I'll tell you more about Jason and I'm Done in just a second, but we're really excited about this record. Already recorded tracks by the Spiky Tops, which is $4 Sean, myself, Joe from the Unsubs, and Renee Wasted from Blank 77 on guitar. Maybe we'll get to that a little later. Got the Bedlam Punks headed to the studio next, and after that, headed to the studio with One Sided, my main band, to record the split with the Parasitics. Real excited about that. That is gonna be, we're recording this, it was supposed to be recorded in June. June's getting kind of backed up right now, so I think we might have to push it to July. We were hopeful to get it out in 2021, but it's looking like it's going to be past January now, but it's going to be worth the wait. It's going to be plenty of excitement. Definitely can't wait to hear the new tracks from the Parasitics. And we got a lot going on this weekend, but why don't we get to a World Breaker, our second World Breaker track. Now, is this tape still available, Jimmy?
Yeah, there's some of those tapes. And the whole thing behind the tape is during COVID, 2 bands came over to my house and recorded in the basement. That's why it's called Locked in the Basement. And
COVID, Locked in the Basement.
Yeah. So it's both of my bands, but I'm planning on doing a volume 2, so I'm trying to get other bands that are interested. So,
absolutely, yeah.
I know I talked to Walt from I'm Done. He said he was interested, so I'd like to have him locked in the basement for a little bit.
Now let's get sidetracked. So I was talking about the last time Zach was here, and he was crashing at my house, and then he had to leave. And he said he told me he was going to your bachelor party, right?
We talked about this. We talked about this on air like 4 years ago.
Well, hopefully we have some new listeners. And so Zach comes back. He goes, dude, I got in trouble for drinking too much at a bachelor party. Have you ever heard of anyone drinking too much at a bachelor party? So why don't you tell me your side of the story?
Okay, so first of all, it wasn't a bachelor party. It was just a regular Friday night before I got married.
So Zach's telling me he's getting trashed. You guys are going bar hopping.
No, what? No. Okay. You want to know what he did? He sat at Ivan's kitchen table and drank an entire case of Lion's Head.
Sounds right.
While he actually cut out all the J cards for the first Clerical Error tape. That's what we did that night. He sat there, did that, ate pizza, and then fucking puked all over Ivan's living room. And he just met Ivan. It's like, Ivan, this is my friend Zach.
Good old Zach.
He's gonna be at my bachelor or at my wedding, and he sat there, he drank an entire case of beer and then puked. and then didn't tell anybody. He
but
didn't
you're
tell
an
anybody. He
asshole.
left.
That sounds like
I didn't
just
hear-
leave it, bail out. That's not the first time I've seen or heard of Zach doing that.
I didn't hear about it until the next day from Ivan. He would was like, "Hey, did Zach get home okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, he got home fine." He was like, "Yeah, well, he fucking puked all over my floor." It's fucked, man.
Yes.
That's fucked, dude.
Pardon my French, but you're an
But we are
asshole.
going to get to some more World Breaker. Here they are with the Surf on PoGo City Radio. Got something.
PoGo City Radio.
We're going to have to get to a different track. Hold on.
Oh, it's an AIF. You might not be able to play them.
All right, so should we let's get something else on in the meantime. Now I was talking about the Shaken and Stirred record. So why don't we get to the very first track we have recorded for it so far from the Spiky Tops? Here's Let's Go Pogo.
PoGo City Radio.
Turning on my radio, skip the crappy disco show. Punk rock is what I need. Mix the train, just smoke some weed. Let's go, go, in the streets. Let's go, follow me. Let's go, it's a way to be. Hey, oh, let's go, Rocking out all day long, jump around to the song, sing along, oh yo yo, hang out with my golden boys. Let's go, it's alright. Let's go, it's all night. Let's go, drink it, fucking fine. Hey, oh, let's go, 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 in the streets, follow me, it's a way to be. Hey, oh, let's go,
PoGo City Radio.
New from the Spiky Tops. That track will be featured on the 2020 release Shaken and Stirred. And if you haven't heard, we are taking a bunch of the friends and bands that hang out on PoGo City Radio, taking all the members, shaking them up, stirring them up, and putting out 10 new little side project mini bands. And I coincidentally am in all 10, but playing bass and guitar on some tracks. And there might be there's probably going to be an all Andrew track where I do the whole, talking to Mike, but yeah, where I do the whole, I mean, I'm a huge Duff McKagan fan. Like, I love Guns N' Roses. Duff McKagan is one of the reasons I wanted to play bass. I distort my bass, but my clean sound is totally a ripoff of Duff McKagan's clean sound with a little bit of steroids. And my distorted sound is a similar setting that I got from Duff McKagan, but then I just throw a bunch of distortion on it. But so on the Spaghetti Incident, he did You Can't Put Your Arms Around a Memory. He played every instrument on it. So a couple people said I should do that. And I was like, I fucking should do that. At first I wasn't sure if there'd be enough turn time, but I kind of 86'd two of the projects. So there's definitely enough turn time, but I'm definitely excited about this. That last track was recorded at down 611 at the place I'm at like 2 days a week, and I can't think of the Sweet Creek Studios with John. But before we talk about this next recording, the Bedlam Punks are going to be doing is actually going to be recorded where we recorded our demos back in the day, right here locally in Easton. Now, back in the day, it used to be called the Sound Chamber. Now it's called the Studios at Forks, and Jason from I'm Done runs it. You can catch I'm Done this Saturday.
Did he run it back in the day?
Alpha? No, it was a dude named Dave. He bought it.
Okay.
But you can catch Jason and Walt in Alpha this weekend with One Sided and the Parasitics. Throwing the flyer up on the screen now. It's a completely free show. Alpha is part of Phillipsburg, so right there in Jersey, about 10 minutes from PoGo HQ, Valley of the Punks, the Parasitics, One Sided. I'm Done. Saturday, June 5th. Starting at 7:30, be early. Got the My Corona dance party going on after that. Going to have some awesome lights. Going to be playing things like Ramones, Blondie, The Talking Heads, being DJ'd by Mike and Renee from Blank 77, as well as Dean the Sex Machine, who started the whole My Corona dance party. This is all going down at the Almond Tree this fucking Saturday. 18 to enter, 21 to drink.
Will they be serving beer?
Yeah, the bar is open. There's actually 3 bars. Got 12, no drafts, 12 bottles, 12 different bottles.
No
Of
drafts.
beer, yeah. At that particular bar, there's no drafts. Yeah, because we're actually in the bar. This is actually a really nice place. They have really nice weddings.
I have been.
Multiple chandeliers, dance floors. We're moved out of there and into the bar. Gonna be on the PoGo stage.
How did you manage that?
They came to me.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah, it was a long way around the mulberry bush. Fucking, they wanted a punk show apparently, and it took them a while to get to Andrew Bedlam, but they did, and I was just like, we make moves.
That's good.
That's what we do.
No, that's good.
And then they wanted the My Corona dance party, so I threw it on there without even asking Renee or Dean, because book them and they will come. That's how PoGo City runs. We don't ask anybody for shit. We just do. Book them and they will come. I was raised.
I'm excited to see
raised
I'm Done,
on Wayne's World.
Man, I haven't seen them in a long time.
I'm Done was at the last show before the pandemic at the building that I saw. It was right when we got back from Florida, the Stabs did, and it was literally like they announced schools was closing. That show almost got canceled. It was Doc Rotten was getting ready to go to Europe, had to call it off.
Dude,
Everything was shut down the next day.
I was in California when that shit happened. I missed all those shows, and like I thought I was gonna get stuck out of there when like shit was like shutting down.
Yeah. We would have got stuck. Florida was the first state to shut down. It was the first confirmed case. And when we landed in Jersey, Florida shut. Like, we'd have been stuck at the airport if our flight was the next fucking day.
Rent a car and drive.
Oh, yeah, from fucking Florida.
Wait, you've never driven to Florida before?
I have only been to Florida twice, and I'm going down a third time. Has the show been announced? Yes, it has. Pickle Fest. You guys might want to fly out to Pickle Fest. I don't have
you should drive.
information. I'm being flown out with blank, so
you should drive.
It's a lot quicker if you fly.
Yeah, but the driving is half the fun, man.
No, I don't think we have the time. It's not a tour. It's a little one-off, but we're actually hitting up Pickle Fest. Blanks is playing, and then we are driving, as you would like to hear, to Orlando. Going to be spending a couple days at Universal.
Oh, okay.
That's going to be fun. I believe that's in October.
Oh,
there's also a killer show that hasn't been fully announced in December.
If you're going to Universal in October, you got to go to the spooky shit at night.
Oh, I'm sure we will. Renee, all about that.
It's so fucking. They have bars and shit too. You can drink while you do it.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be a
so
fun fucking time. Another fun fucking time was the last show we had. Next show coming this Saturday, a few days away. But the last show was down in South Jersey. And speaking of South Jersey, remember that Sunday show has been canceled in Burlington, but the Saturday Alpha show is on. But we were down at One Side, its first show at Stomp Out Animal Abuse with our friends in Despised NJ, trying to get them on Shaken and Stirred as well. But let's get to Despised NJ proper right here with The Alcoholic.
PoGo City Radio.
You said it was love at first sight when you approached me. The first impression didn't tell you. At the time, to the fantasy, I said, don't come here Wednesday night. Cause I'm enslaved, but I really spent my way paying night. Your name meaning unconditional love is all you've given me. But I gotta get something off my chest. The reason I ride a bike, like just for exercise. I'm an alcoholic. Well, I'll never forget that one night when I met your mother, father. She'll see that you're daddy's face. Cause he's my sponsor and you think I stock my house tonight so I don't get any sicker. Like to keep it in my reach cause I run out of liquor. Unconditional love is all you've given me. But I gotta get something off my chest. The reason I run a bike, they just for exercise. I'm an alcoholic. What the thing off? Unconditional love is all you're giving me. But I gotta get something off my chest. The reason I ride a bike, it's just for exercise. I'm an alcoholic.
Despised NJ. Love them guys. Why don't you go over to Bandcamp and give Poor Man Inc. a follow, a little short run label. Some of the guys in Despised NJ are running. They got some cool limited 7 inches they have been putting out. And speaking of Bandcamp, we are also over at Bandcamp because you can hear one of Jimmy's band's track there. Now, we already played some World Breaker, and like we said, you guys can hit up Clerical Error's fucking Facebook.
World Breakers.
My mistake. World Breakers Facebook. Clerical Error, Jimmy's old band. Go to World Breakers Facebook. Pick up this 7 inch while there are some more of the first pressing, the second pressing getting ready to come out. This track not on that 7 inch, but here is some more World Breaker with This Place Is Ruined on PoGo.
PoGo City Radio.
I look around in the dead of night, searching for someone with no one in sight. Life is a wasteland, life is trash. The thing is forever, gone in a flash. What did it last for this? Try to make things worse. Well, it's a fact of this. Try to make things worse. Another day over, another day in. Searching for something to find a city. Place is ruined, this place will last. The dead are all gone, the things of the past. What did it ask for this? Try to make things worse. Well, it's a fact of this. Try to make things worse. Track, the thing is forever, gone in a flash. What did it ask for this? Try to make things worse. We'll make the back stop this. Try to make things worse.
All right, that was World Breaker right there. You can find that song on Bandcamp. And what I have here is the bass that was used to record some of those World Breaker tracks. Now, this is a Jaguar, correct?
It's a Squire.
But a Jaguar, though. Oops.
Yeah,
Yes.
but it's
Okay.
it's
So-
garbage, but I like it.
Yes, but I love the shape of the body because so Squire is just the Korean Fender. It's Squire by Fender, but I love the shape of the body. I was thinking about getting one of these with a full size neck. This is a short scale, but it had the P&J pickups, and my Ibanez is also P&J, meaning it's got this split coil at the top and then the straight single coil at the bottom. This is the jazz bass pickup. This is the precision bass pickup, P and J. But my Ibanez is set up like that, and I really would just hang out on the bridge so it would sound like a jazz. And I was like, well, why am I going to buy another P&J? I want my P&J to be a jazz. Why don't I just buy a jazz? And that's what that orange bass sitting behind me there is. Love that fucking thing. Been recording a bunch on that guy. And if you look in the back there, you got that green one, that also a short scale like this. Do you know the precise scale length on this, Jimmy, or no?
Short.
So we're probably looking at 30. That one back there is 28.6, which is even shorter than usual. That is also a P&J style setup. Just bought that for my daughter, her 7th birthday. It's cool though. I've been on here talking about Trash to Thrash, Guitar Guts, another YouTube channel. Love this dude, Mark, doing some crazy ass finishes on guitars, completely rebuilding them, putting in kill switches, just doing crazy paint jobs, taking out like top pickups and things, and doing some like Eddie Van Halen, like a lighter in there or a light, like some crazy sick ass shit using these crackle paints. But anyway, he's got this podcast. So the show where they rebuild the guitars is Trash to Thrash, but then he's got this podcast video show called Sunday Morning Shred, and he put up a little 2-minute video of my daughter getting her bass and playing it, and I showed
That's
it to
awesome,
her.
dude.
So, and it was in there. I saw it the day it came out, and I was like, I heard him saying, we're gonna get to our last viewer video, and it's real adorable. And it was like Andrew Bedlam, his daughter Ava. I was like, Ava, get in here now. And she was like, oh, it's fucking awesome. And it's great too because my dad's in the background and he's got the Stab shirt on, so got the Stab stuff in the background. Speaking of some stabs, why don't we get to the sex, drugs, and the alcohol ban? Now I'm trying to get these guys possibly ready to be on Shaken and Stirred with me and Brock in the band as well. Of course, you guys can find this whole album on our Spotify. Go give it a follow. You could go see some nice boobies there too. All right, here is the Sex, Drugs, and Alcohol Ban with Permanent Binge.
Drinking 4 days and that's all in. These violent days are my best friends. Wake up, drink this violent gin. Gotta control me safe before my day begins. Can't even stop. They feel the fire. I can't stand up, and I'm gonna throw up. Well, I'm feeling around by 12 o'clock. I got a bottle of beer, I got my pills to spot. Get fixed in, gotta cure my ear. All permanent binge with time to kill. Can't even stop. Too many pills to pop. I can't keep still. I'm feeling ill. Good things shots every night and I feel my blood coming on again. 6% of going into the cell on a non-stop ride going straight to hell. Can't seem to stop. Too many pills to pop. I can't stand up, and I'm gonna puke.
The Sex, Drugs, and Alcohol Ban on PoGo City Radio. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. Like I said, give us a follow on Spotify. While you're there, go give One-Sided a follow on Spotify. We got a split coming out with the Parasitics. Getting ready to be working on that. Each band putting on 2 new tracks that you ain't heard yet. And both of, what band am I in? One-Sided. Both of One-Sided's tracks going to be played this Saturday. Really looking forward to the show we got going down in Alpha and at the Almond Tree. Alpha once again is part of Phillipsburg, so come catch the Parasitics. Like I said, they're gonna be on the new split coming out on PoGo City Records in just a few months, getting ready to record it. One-Sided, there's me in the middle, gonna be on the other side of that record. All this coming out on PoGo City Radio, PoGo City Records, and you can catch both bands along with I'm Done with Jason and Walt, where Bedlam will be recording their tracks for Shaken and Stirred. You can catch us all at Valley of the Punks this Saturday, June 5th, 7:30 p.m., followed by the My Corona Dance Party, all for free at the Almond Tree in Alpha, New Jersey, part of Phillipsburg. The dance party being DJ'd by Mike and Renee from Blank 77, as well as Dean, the Sex Machine. But I've been talking about One-Sided. We only got 2 songs recorded as of now, but we're going to be recording 2 more. Here's my favorite of the ones we got down so far. One Milo Road Up. Here is Adderall. Catch us this Saturday.
Switching in my tongue is numb. Not even sticks to keep me on my ass. I gotta do it or get done fast. Lights up, some roll. No coffee, time to work it on. Come. My tolerance is getting high. It's all down about my time. The time is late, the flame is far away. It's always fine, it's like a fucking car. Lights up, tomorrow. Look on me, time to work it on. Roll.
Like I said, catch us this Saturday. One-Sided, that is. Catch us this Saturday in Alpha with our friends in the Parasitics, who we're going to get to up next if I ever get this song to start playing. Then we're going to get to Jimmy's wife band just up after that. We are going to break out. Hey, can you hit play for me? Just hit play. We'll play the first track. We are going to break out the Parasitics, the new record, No End in Sight, available on Violated Records.
Wait.
Wait. Oh, shit, having some technical difficulties on PoGo City Radio. Here's the new Parasitics track.
PoGo City Radio.
Parasitics right there on.
PoGo City Radio.
Like I said, you can catch them this weekend in Alpha with One Sided, who you guys heard up just before that. You guys are listening to PoGo City Radio. I am Andrew Bedlam. Got a guest here with me, Jimmy from World Breaker and Clerical Error. So we have your wife's band here. You were cool enough to bring me a cassette tape that will not show up on camera because of the white background, but they are called Carousel. Correct? You want to tell me anything more about them?
Yeah, I mean,
Do you play in them?
Yeah, I play bass. Oh, and actually, the drummer from World Breaker, he plays drums in the band now. That recording's a different drummer, but yeah, you know, my wife always wanted to start a band with me, and you know, it just took a couple of fucking years. But I met this dude Dan from Philly, and he's also in Ailment and Interloper, and he plays guitar. He's actually a really good drummer, but he plays guitar in this band, and he fucking shreds, man. So
awesome. Let's get to some Carousel. Up next, find him on Bandcamp. Give him a follow. This track is Logan.
PoGo City Radio.
Everyone is carousel, it's my
All right, that was Carousel's first track off of their demo. We still have cassettes available. You can buy them from the band. They're only $5. If you want me to ship them to you, I can ship them to you. But yeah, that's my wife on vocals, my buddy Dan on guitar, Jake from World Breaker on drums, and me on bass. I like the album. It was like professionally recorded by.
Yeah, it sounds good, dude. She sounds good.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it was recorded by John from Smegma. Do you remember Smegma?
Yeah, I remember Smegma. Yes.
Yeah. He played. He's actually the original drummer on those tracks, and then he recorded us as a favor, and he fucking killed it. So
Awesome.
it's on Bandcamp too for free, so you can listen to it or download it or whatever. It's a good listen.
Now, when is the flea market?
The flea market is not this Saturday, next Saturday, June 12th.
Yes, this Saturday is the show. Then next weekend, the flea market. And remember, Jimmy going to be selling these awesome little lamp VHS horror things. He hooked me up with this creature from the Black Lagoon. This shit looks badass. I had to have it. So.
I really like that you like it so much.
Especially because it's creature and it's green. Like it's creature and it's green. So totally. But right here. So we were talking about your bass, but something he was saying how he's got kind of a crummy bass, but this pedal here, not so crummy. I said, damn, dude. I said, this thing's pretty old. As soon as I said that, he said, it's an original. I bought it new. I said, this thing is damn near vintage. And
$50, baby.
It is an
new.
Ibanez Fathead PD7 bass overdrive, and you could get them for like $300 on Reverb right now. There are even at Dave Phillips, they got a classic old Ibanez chorus. It's not this series of pedal, but it's the series of like the T9 tube screamers, the purple chorus, its brother. They have one of those at my local music store from the 80s. They got it for like $200. It's pretty beat up, but it's one of the originals. Gotta love me some vintage pedals, but not technically vintage yet. Got another 2 years.
I wouldn't
got
say
another
that.
2. Well, it's 20 years is vintage technically. So it's 18 almost. So in 2 more years, that thing will probably be worth a bunch more. Where did you buy that from? Dave Phillips?
Yep. I bought it from Dave Phillips, brand new, $50. Yeah.
That's great. I'm always talking about Dave Phillips on here in Peaburg. We got that show going on in Peaburg this weekend, but I was in Dave Phillips last weekend, and this is a reissue right here of one of the original Big Muff pies with the op amp in it. Not all the Big Muffs function the same way. Now, I didn't even try this before I bought it. It's absolutely huge, and I needed to have it. Okay. Like usually people are trying to get smaller pedals and I'm like, no, I need the biggest pedal there is. And now I have a Rat sitting over there, also a reissue, but like I like to just buy pedals. I like to kind of collect them, even if they're reissues, and I like to really fuck with them, get different tones. I hardcore use them and fuck around with them and get a bunch of the different little subtle tones that I like. And
fancy.
I had this Big Muff here, and I didn't think I was really going to use it. I thought it was going to sit on my shelf, just like that Rat is. This is technically a fuzz pedal, which is, you know, you got overdrive, which is like just a little bit of gain. You got distortion, which would be like Slipknot, Metallica, compressed, and then you got like Led Zeppelin, which is just like my speaker sounds like it's completely broken. Because it is. So pedals were designed to get you that tone by playing at those loud volumes and with damaged gear, but with not having to play at loud volumes and not having to have broken speakers, still being able to capture that tone and get it a little bit better. Now, the Big Muff was one of the original fuzz ones. The Maestro fuzz tone is first, then the Tone Bender, Fuzz Face, Big Muff. I'm pretty sure Hendrix used a Big Muff for a little bit, but don't quote me on that, but I think he did. This thing sounds fucking amazing. Now, it's right on the cusp. See, I've never been a huge fuzz guy. So like sometimes, like if you listen to the isolated Led Zeppelin tracks, Jimmy Page's guitar is flat out cutting out at some points. And it's what makes it famous, but that's not what I want. I want my tone to always be there. This pedal makes it sound like the very next note isn't going to be there because the speakers exploded. except it doesn't explode and the next note is there, but it's just about to be destroyed. And I was like, you know what? I bet you Johnny Thunders won't sound cool on here. I really like my Mesa tone with Johnny, that real traditional rock and roll tone. I was playing Chinese rocks on here. It sounds fucking amazing, but I really love this pedal.
I saw an interview this one time, and this guy said that Johnny Thunders asked to use his amp, and he was like, yeah, sure. And he just walked up and just dimed everything.
Including the reverb. Including the reverb.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, also who really made this famous later on would be the Smashing Pumpkins. They use this on all their tracks, and I know you're listening to this and you're probably not a fan of the Smashing Pumpkins, but if you sit there and listen to the Heavy Songs guitar tone, you'd be like, holy shit. I'm not talking about the Crybaby in 1979. Talking more like I don't know their songs that well, but I don't know the real heavy ones. It's this pedal and it's fucking amazing. That's all I'm saying. Go check it out. But yeah, definitely love talking about gear on here. And I got some videos up on our YouTube. We are live on YouTube right now. Normally we're live on Facebook. I forgot to go live on Podbean. Normally we're live on Facebook, live on YouTube, trying this out instead. We'll see which one sticks, but we've been hanging out with Jimmy, listening to some of his bands, that being World Breaker and Carousel. So you guys got some shows coming up. One's 4th of July weekend, right?
Yeah, Carousel has a show July 3rd. The flyer's not out yet. And then World Breaker's playing at the Scranton Flea Market, which I highly advise people to go to that, because
next weekend.
No, 2 weekends from now, June 12th.
That's what I meant.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
my bad.
This weekend is the show is in New Jersey.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
And then after that is in Scranton. Seriously, go, because there's like 6 bands, a flea market, and then they're playing Rock and Roll High School, and they're playing Ice Cream Man on the drive-in. So you get 2 drive-in movies. Oh, and Clint Howard's going to be there.
Shit, dude. Awesome.
Yeah, real cool. Clint Howard. I mean, I can't wait to ask him if I call him Ron. I'm going to call him Ron.
Oh, God, you're such a dick.
I know.
No, I think, dude, he's directed like so much shit.
People don't Clint Howard?
Yeah, hasn't he?
I think he's just been in a lot of shit.
No, dude. No, he's a producer or director.
You sure you're not?
I am positive. Not just Ron. Yeah, I'm positive.
Oh, really?
He's an ugly horse-faced brother. That's why he's famous.
Oh, come on.
He's behind the camera.
He's a handsome man.
Yeah, gorgeous. No, dude.
Man.
He's behind the camera. That's why.
Okay.
Yeah, he is. But we are
Clint Howard. He'll be there.
We've been spinning some records here, and we're gonna get to probably my favorite record of last year, and that's a comp out on Charged Records. You may have heard of it, Punks Unite. We play it on here all the fucking time. You may have also heard me say that I'm in love with Kay from Revolt, and we're going to play them next. Joe and David just got to spend a fucking couple days with Kay out in fucking someplace lame, Milwaukee or something like that. They drove out there, and it's all going to be in PoGo in the Pit.
They drove?
Volume 2. Yeah, they're driving all around the country.
That's right.
Joe's always driving. Joe
you gotta
and David
drive, dude.
always be driving around the country. But they are they were in Texas, and then they went to Milwaukee. They were in Florida. They were here. I think they should be back in Virginia now. It was all for PoGo in the Pit 2. PoGo in the Pit 1, I don't know if any DVDs are left. I am sold out of them. PoGo City Radio was featured in there. We are dead last. Featured in the second one will be some more PoGo City Radio, plus a little thing I forgot we filmed for the Stabs like over a year ago. So Joe said he just got done editing that part together and it's all ready to go. I said, let me see it. He said, you can see it when it comes out in like 8 years.
That's what a true artist
it is supposed
would
to be out in 2022. But definitely looking forward to that. We're going to get to Kay's band. This track is on Punks Unite. Here is Revolt with Over the Edge.
When you can't stand the smell, don't drink the drugs,
But yeah, me and Jimmy sitting here talking about Charged Records, and I was showing him. He said he wasn't able to get a copy of Punks Unite, and he so regrets it. And I was having him read the part where Jake was talking about the casualties being on the Pogo attack, and Mike and Pedro putting it out and all that. But yes, I mean, I know that me, Zach, and Sean, the Pogo attack, really introduced us into punk rock. Was it that pinnacle for you, Jimmy, as well?
I wouldn't say that, but I will say that like it definitely inspired me to put out my own comp. Like
Absolutely.
like the idea of like these are all bands that we play with like around, like just put something out.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because there's no bands from like miles and miles away. They're all from like local like state areas. And I thought that was cool.
Absolutely. And like so you're talking about the Pogo attack, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, so that was pretty much tri-state. And then
Yeah, it was-
the Charged Records one, because Punks Unite, the second one was International Chaos. That was all over the globe.
Right. Yeah.
But
yeah.
so
Yeah.
you guys
That
have
one's
been,
good.
you guys, so man, this looks great, by the way. And now when I say it looks great, I mean the jacket and everything. It's like it's like that good material, not like the cheap one-sided one. It's like that hard cardboard. So you guys doing all these completely DIY, huh?
Yeah, our drummer, he got them all printed and he cut all of them and folded them and then glued all of them so they're actual like jacket sleeves. I kept telling him not to, and he said "fuck you," and he did it anyway.
No, they look awesome, man.
Yeah,
Like they're
yeah.
not folded pieces of paper.
No,
It's an actual jacket. I mean, the quality is great. How many of these did you guys print up in the first press?
I think we only did 50, but we're doing 50 more.
Sweet.
Yeah, no, it came out good. The repress is.
Are you
gonna be
guys on
red.
black?
We're on black.
Who'd you press through? United?
don't
know?
No. United doesn't do 50. We did some like really like.
Oh yeah,
small
yeah,
thing.
right. They do 300 now and
Yeah,
better,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, but it's on black. I don't know. I like it. It's the first time I've ever been on vinyl, so.
Now, yeah, that's pretty fucking sweet, dude.
I was
With
excited.
one-sided, that was the first time I was on vinyl too, and we
Did
sold
you guys
that shit
lathe
out.
cut those?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, they look
Yeah.
lathe cut.
Yeah, they're lathe cut.
Okay.
But yeah, so they're handmade.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we are chilling here with Jimmy from World Breaker. What do you release shit under? Like, do you have a name for it? What do you use?
Like for like a label?
Yeah.
I think this was released on Fugly Underground.
Fugly Underground.
And then like the stuff I release, I never like really
you
gave
don't have
a-
like a name.
I
For
don't
it?
have a name yet.
Yeah,
I've been-
you've been doing it for like 6 years.
I know.
I don't have a name yet.
I've been thinking like I don't know, like Paper Asshole Records or something.
There you go.
But I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting until like one day they'll just be like something and it'll be like the 7th release or something. But
With you saying that, title, it got me thinking. I was saying I need to name one of the bands on Shaken and Stirred. Shaken and Stirred. What did I say? Rectum Rectums
okay.
or Rectum Wreckers?
Rectum Records.
Right? Rectum
I like
Wreckers.
that. I like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I'm thinking. I don't know. I think we might need a Rectum Records. What's up, Tanner Black, Chupacabra, Justin C, Sean
Justin,
Bedlam,
what's going on? Justin, are you still in the house?
Reaper Egg, thanks for checking us out. I just realized we're on a new format and I didn't know where the comments were and I just stumbled across them. So thanks for leaving some comments. Gives me a second. No sound. That must have just been for a second. That because there would be a lot more complaints than one. But so what the fuck? It sidetracked me. Yeah. So remember, if you guys enjoying the show, missed any portion of the live show, go over to pogocity.stream. Once we're done, the show will be available in its entirety. Now, don't quote me, but I'm fairly certain since we're broadcasting live on YouTube, I think this file will be saved on YouTube and you will be able to watch it at your leisure. We're going to have to figure that out. I sure hope so. And if it is, this is definitely how we're recording from now on. I'm loving this little banner thing I can put up in live time, right? See, editing the videos is a pain in the dick, but I could use my video editing software and throw one of these things up. I figured this out today. So I don't know. If they're saving this on YouTube so it can be rewatched, I think this might be our new format. We're using StreamYard, and we're live on YouTube and recording the podcast, putting it up on Podbean. It'll be available on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, our website, pogocity.stream. Remember, if you guys really enjoying the show, you can hit up the tip jar on PayPal. I believe there's a link in the description. I don't know how this new format works, but also if you guys just want to buy some shit, head over to pogocity.shop. PoGoCity.shop. And yeah, you can pick up some shirts, some awesome ass mugs like this one. These things are like less than $4, including shipping, and orders 35 and more, free shipping, which just means I pay for it. It says, at Pogo City, we play punk and you jump up and down. We got some masks, some shirts, some panties. Sold a bunch of pair of the panties. I like selling pairs of panties, loud, fast, hard pogo panties. But yeah, also got some one-sided shirts up there and the sex, drugs, and alcohol band shirts. Now, we played a track from Punks Unite, and we've been talking about the website, pogocity.stream. So that makes me remind you to check out the archives and find the episode with, what the fuck are they called? I love these guys, and now I can't. They're on... the stick ups. Yes, the stick ups from Denver. I'm looking for them right now online. I want to play their track off Punks Unite 4. Really like these guys. They were cool enough to come on the show. They have a full-length album out now called Bad Habits. Go to their Instagram. You can find out where to order it from there. This is the Stick Ups with Out of Order on Pogo.
PoGo City Radio.
So many things that make me sick. Vengeance and politics. Spend your whole life stuck in a rut. We think you're fucking done. Everybody's going somewhere, but we ain't going nowhere. I don't really give a thought. I hope we piss you off. When you tell me I gotta change, no. Just the more things stay the same. Hey. Every year, yeah, I get older. We stay pumped and out of order. When you grow up, will you feel the same? Got the weight of the world on your shoulder. We don't care, we're out of order. When you grow up, will you feel the same? So many things that make me sick. Vengeance and politics. Spend your whole life stuck in a rut. We think I'm fucking done. Everybody's going somewhere, but we ain't going nowhere. I don't really give a touch. I hope we piss you off. When you tell me I gotta change, no. So the more things stay the same. Hey. Every year, yeah, I get older. We stay pumping out of order. When you grow up, do you feel the same? Got the weight of the world on your shoulder. We don't care, we're out of order. When you grow up, will you feel the same? When they tell me I'm gonna change, no. That's the more things stay the same. Hey. Every year, yeah, I get older. We stay pumped and out of order. When you grow up, do you feel the same? Got the weight of the world on your shoulder. We don't care, we're out of order. When you grow up, we feel the same. So right.
The Stick Ups on Pogo City Radio. You guys have been hanging out with Andrew and Jimmy for the past hour. Like I said, if you missed any portion of the live show, head over to pogocity.stream to catch the podcast. But we are going to be getting the fuck out of here. I think we got 2 more songs. Enough time for 2 more songs. So Jimmy involved in a lot of projects we've been talking about this evening. World Breaker, Clerical Error, and Carousel. You guys can catch Carousel. What's the date? The 3rd?
July 3rd, but there's no flyer out yet.
There will be. You guys on Instagram or Facebook or some shit?
We're on Facebook. We might be on Instagram. I don't manage that, but there might be one. I don't manage
So look
that.
out for details. I'll see if I can get them.
We
for
are
you.
on Facebook, so
Yeah,
when
go
it's
to
out,
Facebook.
It'll be out.
Carousel on Facebook. But yeah, so we're going to get to them up next, and then we got another track for you after that. This is a cover. Here is ACAB. All coppers are bastards. Foreskins. This is Carousel doing it.
I don't want to start a fight, but they have a million guns later right outside the bus. ACAB, all from the bastards. So you got something to say, you can just a fast voice, even in the light of day, like you're nosing up your head, say ACAB, all from the bastards. Oh, that's a bastard! It's just a working stop, still your numbers get the top. They're gonna treat you in the back, singing different stuff to watch the ACAB! Oh, that's a bastard! ACAB! Oh, that's a bastard!
PoGo City Radio.
Carousel. Find them on Bandcamp. That was them covering ACAB. Now, before we get out of here, finally got a little something in the mail. So my man Sean Bedlam was up here complaining that he somehow missed the LCB United offer, which was a limited time offer, $20, and then you're basically a fan club. LCB doing a bunch of limited giveaways and contests, colored vinyl, stuff like that to members, but you get a bunch of other cool shit. So it was only $20, and from the gate, I mean, they give you a little certificate, you know what I mean?
So cool.
Signed by Droog Skull, you know what I'm saying? And that seal up there, I already used the sticker. There's a full color sticker of that seal that's on one of my cases, of course. But this right here, high gloss autograph photo of the whole band, that's pretty badass. They're all numbered. And what else did we get in here? Like I said, I used the sticker already, and I believe there's a patch, pretty nice patch right there, and the Clockwork logo. Is there anything else in here? Yeah, well, then there's just this little letter. I'm not supposed to show you that. That's for LCB crew members only, apparently. They even got you a full little membership card, numbered and all that. And one of these awesome kick-ass heavy enamel fucking pins of the Droog Skull, you know what I'm saying? Now, I had a couple of these, and I lost them. I as you can see, I always put pins on my strap, but these pop off. So I would put it on my strap, but I'm not going to because I'm going to lose it. So maybe I'll pop it on my leather. But you can't get this stuff anymore. I am number 1126. It says PoGo City Radio is an official classified in Class A1 and is entitled to all the rights and privileges thereof. LCB United World Headquarters, Droog Skull. But yeah, $20 and a bunch of contests, and you get the photo, the patch, the stickers. It was pretty fucking sweet. Definitely worth it. Now, the way it's labeled as Class 1A or whatever, I imagine that maybe in a year or so they will do another sign-up run. But I know they sold out of these. They had a limited number, sold out of them right away, and then they expanded it and sold out of those. But yeah, so go look out for that. That was all on their Instagram. And remember, if you like our show, you should follow our Instagram at PoGo City Radio and our Facebook under the same handle. Hit subscribe, like on that YouTube channel, and we would really appreciate it. Remember, if you missed any portion of the show, go to pogocity.stream, iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify. It's everywhere. For merch, go to pogocity.shop, and hope to see you this weekend, this Saturday, that is at Valley of the Punks, Saturday, June 5th. Bands at 7:30. My Corona dance party at 11. Playing things like Blondie and the Ramones. Got the Parasitics headlining before the dance party. And Stevie going to be running sound. Aaron from One Sided filling in. And there is the rest of One Sided. We will be playing second, debuting some new songs. Looking forward to that. Got my little bass solo. I'm done opening up the night, but yeah, definitely looking forward to recording in Jason's studio where Bedlam started 19 years ago. Posted some cool pictures of us when we were teenagers on our Instagram and Facebook this week. Once again, that's at PoGo City Radio, and we are getting the fuck out of here. See you Saturday. We are leaving you with the Lower Class Brats. Catch you guys next time.
PoGo City Radio.
A little bit of ultra violence.
For your strong element, fighting hard for the kick. Come on down, have a drink on us. A nice dog glass of Malaco Plus. Now it's time for a bit of video. Ultra violence. Now it's time for a bit of video. Ultra violence. Now it's time for a bit of video. Ultra violence. Now it's time for a bit of video. Ultra violence. Let's all go out for a ride in my Durango 9-5. I know just some place to go. Everything's gonna be real or show. Now it's time for a bit of video. Ultra violence. Now it's time for a bit of video. Ultra violence. Now it's time for a bit of video. Ultra violence. Now it's time for a bit of video. Ultra violence. I need something on it now. I need to find in the basket now. For you know it's your life is torn. When you live in a comfort zone. Now it's time for a bit of video. Ultra violence. Now it's time for a bit of video. Ultra violence. Now it's time for a bit of video. Ultra violence. Now it's time for a bit of video. Ultra violence.
PoGo City Radio.
Party's over.